Welcome back to another episode of the BizMagic Podcast, your place for all things tech in your online business with some solid hits of general biz chat too. My name is Patti Meyer, and I am the CEO and founder of BizMagic, where my team and I support entrepreneurs who are overwhelmed by the back-end tech of their business. We create, implement, and teach the tweaks that help our clients make a bigger impact with less stress. So today I want to talk about something that I am so nerdy about, and that I love so much. And that is technology in our business. So specifically, what I'm talking about are the tools and systems that we use to make our business run. And so what that means is specifically the software that you're using, your email marketing platform, your website builder, your CRM, which is a client relationship manager, your online scheduler, your Zoom platform, if you're using Zoom for your online meetings, your email, are you using Gmail, are you using Outlook? All of these platforms and software that you use in your business come together to make what is called a tech stack. Now, when we first start our business, a lot of times we just sort of cobble together our tech stack because we don't really know what the hell a tech stack is in the first place anyway. We don't know what we're supposed to be using. We don't know that there's a difference very much between various platforms. So we ask people who are colleagues or friends, biz besties, and we hear what other people are using. Or maybe a coach or a mentor suggests something because they've had great experience with it, their clients have had great experience with it, or it's a white label that they're using. You maybe are in an online community and a lot of people are saying, oh, use XYZ platform for this. So what happens is you end up with your tech stack to sort of make your business run. But unfortunately, the problem there is that the tech stack, these tools that are brought together, weren't designed necessarily for you, or not designed, but they weren't curated, right, for you, for your specific business needs. When we think about the tools in your business and whether or not they're successful, we're not just looking at, oh, okay, this platform is supposed to be good, so therefore it's got to be great and I should use it. We're looking at who are you, how do you process information, who are your clients? How do they process information? How do they feel about technology? How comfortable are they with technology? How do you feel about technology and how comfortable are you with technology, right? These are some of the things we want to look at. What are your goals in your business? Because your goals might look different than somebody else's, and therefore you need different tools to accomplish that. So I want to talk about how having the right tools in your tech stack can really help your business to the next level, can help your business be a bit more successful, right? And why I think it's so important for us to, when we're able to, really make conscious choices about the tools that we're using, and not just based on their price tag, not just based on who else is using them, but based on how they might work for you. So, what are some ways that having the right set of tools can help you? What are the ways that having technology that maybe you're not even thinking about can help you in your business? So, right off the bat, it can reduce overwhelm for you, right? So, having platforms and then having systems as well. So, we're going to talk about systems a little bit too, and I think I want to dive into systems a bit more in a different episode. But systems are sort of how your tools work, right? So you have your platform, but then you have sort of the workflow or the process, right? And how you might utilize that tool. And that's really kind of more of your system, right? So, but making sure that you have systems and processes and workflows and the right technology for you in your business can help reduce overwhelm, right? It can help you not do the same thing over and over every day. It can automate some things. It can stop you from trying to reinvent the wheel every single time. And this frees up your brain space to focus on your clients, to make important decisions, to work on higher level strategy that needs to be worked on in your business. And because these can reduce overwhelm, because these can stop you from having to recreate the wheel, they save you time. That's time that you can put towards marketing. That's time that you can put towards bringing in new clients. That's time you could put towards working with those new clients. It makes things more efficient. The other thing that happens is that it saves you money, because sometimes you're using a bunch of tools and they might have the same features, right? As something else. So you might have two tools that seemingly do different things, but they might have some overlapping features. So you could optimize one of them and get rid of another one. That saves you money. It also saves you money because if your systems are working well, your clients have a better experience with you, and therefore they come back, right? You have repeat customers and clients. You have referrals that come from them because they're like, hey, I had such an amazing experience here. And so having these really great tools, especially if they're chosen thoughtfully, taking your client's experience into consideration, it creates more consistency. It creates more reliability, right? You're delivering a high quality experience every single time you work with a client. When you onboard them, when you invoice them, when you send them contracts, when you send them notes from your meetings, when you offboard them, the more that they have a really great experience, the more likely they are to come back, the more likely they are to refer you. And it also looks more professional, right? And that enables you to make more money and to have that great experience because it makes you look more professional. When you have your systems and your processes and your tools seamlessly working, think about how wowed you feel when you have that experience. That's you delivering that experience. And you're like, damn, she knows what she's doing. I want to come back to her. Oh yeah, I want to pay a higher price to this person because they clearly know what the hell they're doing, right? So that's something to think about. So another thing that you'll see in your business when you have tools that work for you, and especially when you have systems and processes and workflows working for you, is that your business is in a better place to scale, right? If you want to grow your business at some point, you need to bring on help. And in order to bring on help, you have to document and or have really streamlined processes. Now, you can hire people to streamline those processes. You can hire people when you don't have those processes, but it takes time to streamline them, and you need to create them together with that person. But having those processes in place really is a game changer because it allows you to focus on what you love to do, what you went into business to do, and have somebody else doing all that other stuff. And you can't do that if you don't have some systems in place to delegate, to have somebody take over, to have oversight, right? Having the right tools in place can also help you understand what's happening in your business analytically, right? A lot of tools that you use, they have analytics in them. They have reports in them so that you can actually see what is happening. You get an overview to see what's working in your business and what's not working in your business. And this allows you to not run your business by the seat of your pants, but to actually make data-driven decisions and make changes and pivot where you might need to. And finally, the more you have things speaking to each other, things automated, you have systems and workflows in place, the less chance you have of burning out because you're not trying to do all the things yourself all the time. You're having tools that you're utilizing to take care of things. Overall, what happens when you have tools that were chosen for you, when you've created systems and processes that work for your brain, for your time, for your energy, you have a business that is running for you as opposed to the other way around, right? You're not trying to fit into different platforms' limitations. You're not trying to hold on to a workflow as it's going out of control because it's just sort of happening and you found a way to do it one time and so you just keep doing it. But when you're doing things with intention in your business, it's a game changer. And so that's why I think it's really underrated. I think it's a really overlooked thing. We just sort of are like, cool, this works, cool. I have an online scheduler, cool, I have this. But your business can potentially work so much better for you and your clients if you really take the time to think about it. And it can be a step-by-step process. You don't have to overhaul all your platforms, nor do I recommend you do that all at once, right? But it's looking at the low-hanging fruit. It's looking at tools that maybe you're struggling the most with, or that you're paying the most for and getting the least from, right? And maybe making small changes at a starting point. It may make sense to overhaul everything, but there's ways to kind of figure that out. So that's what I have to offer this week. I hope this was helpful for you. We help with this sort of stuff. So if you ever need help, feel free to reach out to bizmagic.co. And in general, we give lots of information on Instagram and just share lots of content there. So if you're not following us on Instagram, it's at BizMagicCo. And that's it on this week's episode of the BizMagic Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.